Hello, this is Rainbow Rising Freedom. Welcome to my YouTube channel. These are channeled intuitive messages for the feminine collective. This is the voice of the feminine. Anyone is welcome who wants to awaken the goddess within. So the channeled message is the drops of God, and you might be on the precipice of a breakthrough. Okay, you might not know this. Things might be going slow. It might feel like the birth of a sloth, sloth spirit going really slow, but being loved by the world. So it might be something that you really love and nurture, that you want to put out there to the world, that is not going as fast as you imagined. But it is very soon going to go viral or really fast and explode in the best possible way, get so much attention and audience that it might actually scare you. So this is how it will accelerate, okay? I also feel that you might be noticing your own inhibition, okay? So you might realize that there is no one else to blame, that if you want to do something, you just do it. But for multiple reasons that are intertwined, you are not doing it because detaching might hurt one party or the other, and also you know that once you get on that road, you will have to keep moving forward. You will not be looking back, okay? So great news is that this is an old cycle, karmic cycle, maybe 8 years long cycle that is being closed, okay? I just gave away a very old bicycle, Italian bicycle, and very quickly got a new one, okay? And this new cycle is, I hear, going to be very beautiful, very successful. I see 999, 999, so something's definitely complete here. And we have something's definitely complete here, and you're in that in between, you're in the void now, okay? So things might not be clear, you might have not much to hold on to, but God is giving you a very warm embrace. I hear God is embracing you with his, her, its love, and the point at this moment is to trust. So really let any negative thoughts move away from you, okay? Don't push them, but let them go, and really cultivate your vision and gratitude, okay? Thank you for what I already have. Thank you for what I already created. Thank you for me. It's really important to let go of self, I hear deprivation, but maybe you feel like you're deprived of like emotional nurturing or like physical hug even, so especially after like periods of isolation, we might really be shocked by like human interaction, and we might have to like learn it all over again. So it's good to connect with a tribe. I feel like for some of you, you are called and encouraged to get more social, be with people, connect, and just even when you hear yourself speak to someone, when you hear your own voice, you are already working with your throat chakra, with your truth, with your authenticity, okay? And something will leave your head this way. So you might be a lot in your head, thinking a lot, overthinking. You might feel trapped in your mind. And even a simple conversation in a grocery store can be very rejuvenating, restoring for you. So the simplicity of life can be your go-to medicine at the moment. Very simple things, talking about things that are not deep. Recently I was getting for Divine Feminine, be more shallow. I'm like, what are you talking about, Spirit? So sometimes your message doesn't reach people, is misunderstood because you go too deep, too often. I mean, if you want to be social and if you want to connect with more people, you will have to resurface from the depths of your thinking and of your soul and just simplify things a little bit more, even your language, to be able to bridge that gap between yourself, as deeply spiritual you are, and other people. Okay, so that might be a first step, and with some people you might actually be able to go deeper in your conversation, but definitely be more shallow sometimes. And there's a gate that you're walking through. You either will be traveling, or there's like elevation that will transform your surrounding. We have the Tower and the Ace of Pentacles. I hear the gift of freedom, acceleration, prophetic power for some of you. Coral. Well, I feel like your gifts are emerging when you cultivate them, when you tap into them daily, and they might take you places. Really, you might have so many options very soon. It's like, was it Mamma Mia, the movie, the musical? And Meryl Streep said like, oh, you know, there's either like no buses and you keep waiting, and then suddenly free come at the same time. So it's like, it might feel like, okay, there's periods when you're completely deprived of what you need, and then there's too much of everything, too many options, too many to choose from. And I feel like for some of you, your brilliance will be recognized. That's the thing that also I was getting as you're approaching that breakthrough, my Divine Feminine. I have to warn you that there might be, not all, but some offers, at least one offer might come to you from a coven, from a spiritual group that you don't want to be part of. Okay, they want you to be part of it. They want your gifts. They want your manifestation power. They want to connect to all this amplitude I hear of creative essence that you possess. You might not even be aware of like 1% of all this essence that you have, but they are. So they will be tricking you, say offering you a job, or like I said in the short, like in the short that I just recorded today, in this moment, when you're right about to accelerate really quickly in your career, someone realized this, that this acceleration for this timeline of yours is coming, and they want to catch you in this moment. They want you to become part of them so that they can benefit from that energy that you're going to tap into in this moment in your life. So please do not let them. Please listen to all these messages and signs that you're going to get about these magicians that are really praying to get you, okay? But Goddess will send you people with warnings. They will literally come to you, and when you pay attention to what is written on them, on what they carry, the items they carry, if someone appears in your life, specifically when you're about to make a decision, or when you just had a phone call with someone or an interview, job interview, and you see that person magically appear, there will be synchronicities when it comes to the name. There will be synchronicities when it comes to location and where they come from, and synchronicities when it comes to what message they carry, say maybe on their t-shirt, on their bag, you know. They will not realize they are your messengers. You don't even have to tell them, but they will be, and take it seriously, because this is God warning you, okay? I hear like higher your bar, so really expect a lot. You deserve so much, and you don't need to take just anything, especially in this time when you're about to really be very successful, okay? I hear sparks. You're a shiny divine being, and you are going to be very successful. Yes, you are being admired, listened to, heard. And yeah, we have, look what we've got here. We have Ace of Pentacles, we have the Fool. You're on a new journey of manifesting with ease, okay? I feel like this is also connected to you taking full responsibility for your life. This cycle that we're letting go of, we no longer blame anyone. We really have been collectively working on forgiveness so much, okay? And there can be still some residue coming up to the surface of like anger and resentment, but please don't trust it. Don't trust everything that you think, and don't let it pull you down vibrationally. Just release it with love. And this breakthrough here is coming. Look, you've been manifesting it, and now it's here energetically. It's already been created. You created that grid of treasure. You created an energetic grid of treasure, and Spirit has already poured into your cup. You're just not able to touch it yet, but you will very soon. I was feeling the gate, okay? You're walking through the gate. I feel it's very important that you walk through that gate alone. Like, in a sense, like it might have something to do with your North Node for some of you. Like, you're not supposed to belong to anyone at that point. It's like you have to do it alone. And once you cross that threshold by yourself, just trusting the Spirit, trusting what you can see or touch, then all that manifestation will pour in, okay? And yeah, wow, we've got coins here, and only coins. Yes, let's lovingly welcome coins into our life, okay? This is the Queen of Pentacles here, and the Six of Pentacles. Someone's life path might be number 6, but ultimately I think 6 is about healing, okay? My life path is number 6. I'm number 33, so 3 plus 3, you actually add these digits, and then I'm number 6. So this is a healing number, nurturing, compassionate number. I feel you have healed your financial pattern of scarcity, okay? And this is why you might be with nothing right now, because before things get better, they get worse. It feels like you're sliding back. And this is happening because you are cutting off the old self, the old paradigm. You're cutting it off. And energetically, for a moment, you're like a cosmonaut in space. You're like, woo! But this will get grounded soon. You might work on your grounding too, like I have to. And your finances will heal, and it will only be the beginning. Like you'll be able to, with 8 of Cups, you'll be able to build that financial stability that will allow you to be free. So financial freedom, definitely. There's something about resistance to money that many of us really need to heal, okay? So it's okay to listen to podcasts about money, for example, and notice your own emotions. How do you feel when someone talks about money? Do you feel like, it's disgusting, it's evil, it's bad, it's wrong, you know? You might notice these emotions within you that basically say that your relationship with money is still a bit clouded. You feel like money is deception, is fraud. You might have these subconscious beliefs that are actually repelling money away from you energetically. And here in your mind, you're thinking, yeah, I just want to earn. And something really deeply anchored within your beliefs is telling you, no, I'm not having that. I'm not having that evil in my life. Okay, that fraud, that deception that money is. But money is just a tool, and you can heal and create so much with it. So healing relationship with money here, yes, becoming that golden goddess. I hear a jewelry box. I don't know what that is. You might actually what this spirit is showing me is like, if you want to heal your relationship with money, you might hold in your hands a jewelry box that is really dear to you, okay? And if there's something in the jewelry box, or you can just imagine there's some treasure, some maybe rings, jewelry that belong to your ancestor, something that you really value, that has emotional value for you, okay? And you might really think of loving that treasure, loving that jewelry, okay? And then add money. Once you're in that emotional state, very good emotional state for these jewels, you might in your imagination visualize that there is money also in the box, papered money, coined money. And the point is that emotionally you work on tapping into love for the money, love for the jewelry, okay? Love for the material abundance, okay? We must emotionally override the resistance, the resentment that we've had for so many years with money, okay? There's also Ho'oponopono, the Hawaiian forgiveness prayer that you can say to money. Money, I love you. Money, I forgive you. Money, I'm sorry, okay? Money, thank you. And that might sound a bit off in the beginning when you listen to that. I think you can even Google it, like it's on YouTube, Ho'oponopono for money. And really this will accelerate your financial growth here. We have the Knight of Swords, and this is like air energy, something coming very fast, creating a lot of turmoil, but you might just be showered with gifts. Or another thing that I was getting, that you don't have to worry with 10 of Wands about money, because at this time on your path, Source has got you, okay? So your resources are protected and you will be provided while you walk that path to your purpose. So whatever you're called to do, you might be fearing that the time you're giving it is not is not giving you financial profits, right? That path here, yes, we have the Hunter of Paths with my Shaman Oracle. Can you see it? The Hunter of Paths. You are on the path of your purpose, and Spirit is telling you that trust is crucial here at this time. You really have to override any self-doubt, any negative chatter that you might get not only from others but from yourself, right? Override it with love. If you hear inside your mind one negative thought and doubt about what you're doing, give yourself 2, 3, 5, 10 positive affirmations, okay? You might want to check out positive affirmations with Louise Hay. She's just listening to her voice is so soothing. I highly recommend her affirmations for self-love and self-empowerment. A few years ago, when I was still like making choices that were detrimental at that point, I was getting signs about rising with self-love and about purifying these familial patterns of being of service to the wrong people, okay? Of trying to please the wrong person. Spirit was showing me rise with self-love, and this is when I found the deck of Louise Hay. I have it here, and I think I have the box here. How to Love Yourself by Louise Hay. I had so much resistance within myself that even the deck I did not like. I got this deck in a rush, not really checking what's in it, and then I wanted to give it away because I thought, oh, I don't really like it, because I didn't like self-love and the concept of it, right? So we're all in the process. If you're thinking you're the only one, I love myself totally in the now. Even if you hold on to one affirmation a day, just feel it when you walk, when you go shopping, feel it when you drive or whatever, when you really anchor it in your energy body. It's just such powerful gift to give to yourself. Healing means to make whole and to accept all parts of myself, not just the parts I like, but all of me. Yeah, we're practicing being human here, right? We're practicing not striving for perfection. So that deck of self-love, how to love yourself, I befriended over time. I did not give it away, and it still brings gifts every day. I am open and receptive to all good. You can set an intention for only good people to come into your life. Only good people chat you up. Only good people with good intentions comment on your channel. You know, you can create that filter in your life that can slow down your business, your creation, but it will improve the quality of it. So the choice is yours. You can design your intentions, but I have noticed that it really works. And just deciding that my reality is this, and only people of such qualities that represent certain integrity have access to my reality. You know what? People live in the same location, but everybody lives in a different reality, okay? The reality we decide for ourselves, the reality that is filtered through our perception, our vision, our self-esteem, our experiences, our traumas, whether we're healed or not. like Abraham Hicks says, wherever you go, you take your vibration with you. And it actually means that, you know, it's really beneficial to work on yourself wherever you go, because certain things might manifest in your life regardless of your location. So you can't really escape it. Like, location can unlock certain codes within you. I've noticed it from my experience. My mind becomes clear. I have ideas. I manifest faster when I'm by the water, okay? Especially in the area of like Atlantis, Mediterranean Sea, and I think they say it's even Mexico, up to Mexico. But it does not fully heal you. It unlocks you, but the job is still good for you to do. Yeah, and you really deserve, yeah, I deserve to live in an atmosphere of joy. I like that, atmosphere of joy. Absolutely. Yes, there's a big atmosphere of change that I'm getting. You're in the midst of that change. You're really changing, and that might feel like you are isolating, that nothing's happening, that you're on hold, because the change is growing inside of you, okay? And once that process is finished, you will accelerate and you won't recognize yourself in the best possible sense. So it's worth doing, and not everything, we don't go in the same pace for all our lives, okay? So I was also getting the inheritance and some victory for some of you when it comes to inheritance. I think someone, or some of you, could have been hiding money, but I don't know. They might ask for your forgiveness. I have the Tower again. I saw Union today, and that place I used to work at in London was called the Union Tower, and Spirit is like, Union Tower, but at that point I just saw Union somewhere written on the wall when we went to Zumba this morning, and now the Tower again. I feel like something will drastically shift so that you can have that union. The Tower, Seven of Pentacles. What else? Four of Wands. I feel like you will witness the collapse of your old world, your old reality. I want to pull one more card from the Soul's Journey. Yeah, we've got Perseverance. You are witnessing a slow collapse of your old reality with 10 of Swords and the Tower, which is number 16. The Tower is number 16 in Tarot. There is a crown here that is significant as well. There's an atmosphere of change and a new beginning with the Knight of Cups and this white horse. I had a white horse once in my vision when, like, everything, I was in church, like meditating in the cathedral, I think, in London, and at that point, like, I was in the midst of deception. I did not see. It was just so multi-layered that I just could not possibly believe that someone I trusted the most was like treating me like a puppet, and I was just like too naive to see through it. But it was too close to me. I couldn't see it because it was right here. That's why it's really so beneficial to get advice from people, even at this time, like get someone else's perspective, you know, and it might trigger you. Because when you really want to impose your vision or something in someone, you don't want to drop that. You don't want to give it up, right? You want this to be real. And when it's not, when someone will genuinely tell you that, hey, this and this is happening, this is the truth of the situation I see, you might either attack them or not trust them or think they're your enemy or whatever, when they are actually your best friend. They are just the messenger of the inconvenient truth, right? And that's when I saw a white horse, when that old reality was completely wiped out for my highest good, because it was deception. It was just like I was in the web of lies at that time. Yeah. But someone I was doing shadow work at that time said that I'm actually very brave, soul-wise, to do this, to choose this. I'm like, what? Did I choose this? How come? Like, on the soul level, I chose that experience because in this world we can experience highs as high as we experience the lows. So in her opinion, I chose, my soul chose to go so low, to dive into such a painful experience at that time, so that I can later experience the opposite and be as extremely happy as I was extremely unhappy at that point. It's like my soul chose to experience the bad stuff first and be happy later for the rest of my life. And I trusted. When I was like a teen, I had that vision that my life would be like very much up the hill until like my late 30s, and then it will be a bliss. So you might really like recall your own soul dropping these drops of knowledge, God giving you drops of knowledge at this point. Yes. You have to persevere through some sort of sadness that you might be feeling, you might be experiencing. Please meditate, pray, or whatever your practice is, okay? I don't want to impose any practice on you. I just know that energetic NLP really works for me with Art Geyser. You can find the videos online. Energetic NLP with Art Geyser. And even daily clearing your energy will completely shift your mood, shift your thinking. You will be motivated. You will see your bright future. And without it, you will be like this. Okay? This is how sensitive we are. You're still tied to something. I feel some of you, yeah. You're still attached to something that you have to say goodbye to, or you're gently detaching from. You're kind of cutting off that cord, but you want it to be gentle. Yeah, I think it's from someone who might be like a twin. You might have a very beautiful, very, very strong connection, like you're intertwined, and you know that at some point you'll have to let go, or maybe it's a Capricorn. And also your guy, oh, okay, so another message I'm getting, yes, your cup of love will be filled, of course, by yourself, but frequency wise it will be matched by a Capricorn, your potential counterpart. It's gonna be what? Extremely easy. We have number 13 here that just popped on my screen. Wow, okay, so I think your soulmate could be a Capricorn, heaven sent here, okay? And it will be a complete opposite of all the love struggles that you had in the past. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, please. I welcome this love in my life. Ooh, I got shivers now saying this. Yes, so this love will be easy. Look at that. We have 10 of Pentacles. This is your castle. This is your happiness. Some people think, hey, I want a bit of her castle because that's probably wealth. Wealth or not, it's about spiritual wealth. We have the Death card. life gets amazing. Life gets really amazing. That's part of this process of being here and spreading the word that I really love, because I know from my own experience how very much down we can feel, and we can really quickly change when we get inspired by someone who understands us, when we hear a message that calls us, when we feel that we click with something, with someone, okay? That's why internet can be such a blessing and can give us so much wisdom and bring us peace with this card here, when we choose the content that we absorb wisely, okay? But Death card and 10 of Pentacles, I have not seen that together as yet. Yes, old reality is falling away and it's making room for this amazing 10 of Pentacles that will be your forever happiness, okay? Happiness. I hear happiness. Happiness rules. Happiness rules. Yeah. And your happiness is in your hands. So please do not feel that it is up to someone else for you to be allowed to be happy. You just decide and go for it. Persevere through these aspects, moments of sadness that you might have. Is it faithless that I hear right now? We Come One. Do you know that song? We Come One. Someone in the car is just playing Faithless. We Come One. It's amazing. Video is amazing. It might trigger some of you, I don't know, but when I take it as a metaphor, it's very powerful. Yes, and you're coming one with someone, and your powers, your abilities to manifest, to create, to feel confident in the world will amplify. You will feel motivated. The only reason that you don't have at this moment that you actually desire is because you don't feel you have anyone to maybe create it for. It's like you're lacking that external person you would want to give it to or something like that. So you come one with someone and the freedom is yours. Okay, wow, that was exciting. I'm on fire and I want to end here right now. Thank you very much, Divine Feminine. And I feel like this is the prediction for August until October, okay, 2023. Thank you, and may your happiness begin.